Hi, I'm Kate Griffin. I'm one of the librarians here at the Yuma Main Library. And what I'm going to show you today is how to download ebooks from the library's website and then how to get those ebooks onto your e-reader device like a Barnes & Noble Nook or a Sony e-reader. So where do we start? First, we want to start at our website, which is what we're looking at right now, the Yuma County Library District's website. How do you get here, you might ask? It's just yumalibrary.org. That's all you need to type in to get here, yumalibrary.org. And then you'll get right here to the first page, and you'll notice there's nothing on here that says ebooks, right? There's nothing we see that says ebooks right away. So where do we go to get our ebooks? Well, books are library resources, so here we go. We're going to move our mouse over to Library Resource, which opens up a little menu, and we're going to go ahead and choose Digital Media, because books are media and ebooks are just digital books, so we've got Digital Media. So go ahead and click on Digital Media. The Digital Media page lists all of our ebooks, e-audiobooks available, but if you have a e-reader, a Sony e-reader, a Barnes & Noble Nook, a Borders Kobo, a Literati, you want ebooks, not just e-audiobooks, but ebooks. So for ebooks, the service we offer is called Overdrive, and Overdrive is this first one listed. And I know it doesn't say Overdrive very large, it says it right here, but this is the one we want. So where do you click? You click on this little banner here. So just click on that once, and then you're off to our Overdrive page. Okay, here on the Overdrive page is where everything is. This is where all of our books are. This is where we log on to check out books and we download them, and this is where we also get the free programs we need to manage our ebooks on our computer. And as you notice, as you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of titles, and we can browse and find all this good stuff. But we can't do that yet, because if we're a first-time user here on the Yuma County Library's Overdrive page, we've got to set some things up first. So before you even look at all the good books, let's get started. So how do you get started? Well, if you look over here on the left, right when the links start after these little banners here, we've got Getting Started. And there's a few different things we can click on here. But the place I always tell patrons to go is the Quick Start Guide, because that has everything that we need. Okay, here in the Quick Start Guide, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and we can either just scroll right down and see, or we can just start by clicking up here. So first things first, we have to download and install a free program called Adobe Digital Editions, because we want to read ebooks, and ebooks are protected by something called DRM, Digital Rights Management. It's like copyright for ebooks. So to be able to read those on our computer and be lawful abiding citizens that we are, we have to download and install this free program. So go ahead and click here first, which will take you right down that page to the place that lists all the different free programs there are for all the different types of books that Overdrive offers. Now again, you have a e-reader, so you want to read those books on your device, which means that you are going to be reading EPUB and PDF books, which are both Adobe books, Adobe eBooks. So first things up right at the top, it says to download Adobe eBooks on your computer, you need Adobe Digital Editions. That's us. That's the Nook users, the Sony e-reader users, the Kobo users, etc. That's you. If you want to read a book on your device, this is what we need. So go ahead and click download and install Adobe Digital Editions. Okay, so it looks like our page is loaded, and you notice we've left the library's Overdrive site and now we're on Adobe's website, because we've got to get this program, right? Adobe Digital Editions. So we're here and we want to download Adobe Digital Editions. So right over here it says download now. And what Adobe Digital Editions is like I said before, it manages your library ebooks. It enables you to read them because they are protected by DRM. So if you don't put this program on your computer, you won't be able to read the library's ebooks on your computer or on your device. So we've got to go ahead and do this first. So we're going to go ahead, and right now it took us down to install. We're going to click install. All right, yes, we want to continue, install, and then it's going to go ahead and install Adobe Digital Editions for us. And then we're going to click yes. And install. Okay, so we were able to download Adobe Digital Editions. So let's go ahead and close, and the program should start up automatically. There we go. Okay, so since we just installed Adobe Digital Editions, this is the first thing you're going to get when it opens up, the Setup Assistant. Now this is a really important step because the program needs to be authorized. So this step is really important because that authorization allows you to read those copyrighted books. So we need to authorize this program, and the way we do that is through the Setup Assistant. So go ahead and read through the windows, and when you're ready, go ahead and click Continue. And then you're going to get to here, where we see is authorized computer. It's going to ask saying, okay, do you want to use this program anonymously, which is don't authorize computer, or do you want to authorize this computer with an Adobe ID and a password? You want to authorize your computer. That means you're going to be able to download our library ebooks, and that means you're going to be able to authorize your device, your Sony e-reader or your Barnes & Noble Nook, and be able to read those library books on there. And now, it's important to realize you only have to do this once. You're only going to do this the first time. So this is just the setup part. If you don't have an Adobe ID, see right here, and you probably don't, you can go ahead and click on this link and it'll let you go online to the Adobe website again. Let's go back here, show you what it looks like. And here you go. Create an Adobe account. It's free and it only takes a minute. So if you don't have an account, you're going to need to go ahead and click that part of the setup. I already have an Adobe account, so I will spare you watching that, and we'll go ahead and log in. So once you do go ahead and click here and set up your Adobe account, you can come back to this program, which is still waiting. It's just waiting for you to get your account. Put in your ID, which is your email address, and then your password. And then we can go activate. And this is going to authorize it. And there you go. Now we've got it all set up. We've got our program. We've authorized it with our Adobe ID. So now we're ready to go get some books.